close to $800 billion in assistance to the states, to small businesses, to Americans directly, but all of it meant to do one thing: put America back to work. What we're trying to say to not just those who are listening, but those who are working today, we want you to be able to work. We want you to also be healthy as you continue to work. One of the major components of this legislation is dollars to the states to help them make sure that they can continue to provide good health care to their citizens. And part of that money, which goes directly to Medicaid, the Medicaid program, which is principally monies to modest income families who cannot afford health insurance, goes to states to help them pay for the cost of providing Medicaid-related services. To California, that means about $11 billion. As we know right now, as we speak, the state legislature and the Senate, especially, they are locked down, trying to come up with that one final vote that they need on the Republican side to get a state budget in place. The governor and the state legislature right now are talking about massive cuts to health care. This money that is provided through this economic recovery package could help stave off countless cuts that could otherwise occur to hardworking Californians who don't recognize that without that assistance, they may not be able to go to the hospital or doctor that they need for themselves or for their kids. $11.2 billion is quite a bit of money. There is also money here for the community health clinics. In the House, we provided additional dollars, but at least there are several $100 million that are provided directly to the community health clinics to provide assistance to those who don't have health insurance and don't have easy access to a doctor or a hospital nearby. We also know that there is money that will be made available for healthcare providers to be connected through the internet, through the new technologies of today, to be able to communicate more rapidly, provider to provider, to provide a more efficient level of healthcare service to people who are moving from one place to another, or who just need to transfer their records or have information shared with other physicians, specialty doctors, and the like. This money, close to $20 billion in health IT, will make it possible for us to communicate in the healthcare arena as quickly and hopefully better than our kids communicate on a day-to-day basis. It is incredible to think that our children today are communicating with each other across schools, across cities, across states, across nations, faster today than most doctors communicate with each other on the health care of their own patients. We need to change that. The close to $20 billion in investments that will be made in HIT, health information technology, will make it possible for our healthcare providers in this country to also be able to communicate with the newest technologies available for the moment. When people in this community that I represent think about Rampart, they can come to the doors of this station and know that the city government and the people of Los Angeles are working for them. And so I'm pleased that Mayor Villaraigosa, Chief Bratton, our gang prevention czar Jeff Carr, and certainly all the men and women in blue who are here with us at Rampart have combined to say to the people of Los Angeles, we got to work together. Too many people aren't working these days. Too many people are wondering not only if they'll have a home in a safe neighborhood, but just if they will have a home. And so today there's some good news across the board. Up north in Sacramento, we hear that they finally have a budget. And there's obviously some devil in that detail, but at least it looks like we have a budget, which means that the $787 billion that in Congress we sent over to the president and he recently signed to send to all communities in America the resource to help people like Mayor Villaraigosa keep the shovels in the ground, to build those schools, to put up those bridges, to repair those streets, and put people to work. We'll be working here in Los Angeles. And so we're here today to talk about something very important to people, not just in Washington, D.C., but here in the neighborhoods of Los Angeles, and that's public safety. Because that nearly $800 billion package contains quite a bit to help Chief Bratton and the men and women in uniform patrol the streets, keep us safe, and more than that, give us a sense that when we go to work or our kids go to school, we'll come back after a good day and know that we can get ready for the next one. There are several $1 billion that will come to the state of California as a result of this legislation passed in Congress, earmarked towards public safety. On top of that, we know that cities and counties will receive a great deal of money to keep some of these men and women in uniform. The COPS program will receive about $1 billion in funding to make sure that cities like LA that wish to hire, and we know the mayor has made it a commitment to increase the number of uniformed officers on the streets of Los Angeles, can continue. That's crucial. Many of us fought to make sure the Cops on the Beat program got additional funding, because we've seen the results here in Los Angeles, and I know we've seen the results here in the Rat Park community. We've also provided additional money for assault against women, programs that are trying to help relieve the burden that sometimes our police find that's directed, violence that's directed at women. There's, on top of the community policing money, there is money to help prevent gang activity. There will be more money to help with jails. But the most important thing perhaps in the mind of someone like the mayor will be that once the city gets the money, the city will be able to control how that money is used to help with public safety. And so I believe that today is an important day, because with Sacramento achieving a budget, that will unleash the gridlock, or remove the gridlock, that has made it nearly impossible to see the nearly $800 billion that Congress passed and the President signed to send to local governments like Los Angeles get to work. At the end of the day, we need to get to work. Too many people in this country and in this city are trying to save their work, save their home. And so to Chief Bratton, to Mayor Villaraigosa, to Reverend Carr, to Commanding Officer Steve Reese, Captain Steve Reese, and also to Captain Paul Hernandez, Patrol Division Commander here at Round Park, we want to say thank you for the work you've been doing. Thank you for being patient. We hope to get this money on the ground quickly to you so you can go do the work that we demand and expect of you every day, and we appreciate that you do it.